What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of DoJRP. We're getting into the live server. Little Miss Bliss, we got some traffic court going on. We're going to check these out. Bo Cooper is our presiding judge. So without further ado, let's get on in here. What up, what up, what up, what up? A little cold, so I got my D&D Snuggie on, so... Go, Bo, go!
Yeah, I'm just done with some of this stuff. I'm not putting up with people not listening, not doing anything. You know, they just
Do you have food and drink by chance?
You have some food and drink coming to you from Pizza This.
Okay, I was actually going to do the same thing myself. I was just about to ask if you've gotten food. If not, I was going to order a pizza for us.
No, Coleman is there right now. He's
oh, okay, good.
He's gonna grab you three food, three drinks. I'm gonna do the same.
Wonderful, thank you. So what have we got on the docket? You got traffic court on the docket tonight?
Traffic court, yes, ma'am.
Oh, fun.
$1,750 is at stake here right now.
Oh, fun. Speaking of, while I'm here, I need to look at something.
What you thinking?
Apparently, Mr. Holder was charged for more than he should have.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I do have... Do you need something like right now?
No, I'm good.
Okay, because I do have one waft this and one love me not drink that are almost ready to expire, but... Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What's wrong?
This arrest report and what he was charged with are completely wrong.
You gotta be kidding me.
Fuck me. There's only one charge. So they charged him with aggravated assault against government employee, resisting a peace officer, felony evading a police officer, and grand theft. But the arrest report only said he was charged with 410 resisting a peace officer.
Oh, man. What's the arrest report number?
742. Yeah, he was...
One of these days they're gonna learn.
Yeah, he was booked and fined for all four of those charges, but the arrest report only has him for 410.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, they've got them all four.
On the arrest report, they only charge him with 410 on the arrest report. Like in the report as written, they put the charges on the other side.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So when I did PC, I was never aware of those other three charges. I only went off of the arrest report and what the charges said on the arrest report.
Well, you know, you found PC for the resisting.
Yep.
Delete all the other three. It's as easy as that. You found PC for the one charge, and that's it. They didn't articulate that there were three other charges.
Well, I might also indicate to Ado that this bench is considering dismissing the other three charges with prejudice due to the conflict of information in the arrest report. And I'm also going to let Wellborn know, or not Wellborn, but Sanders. Now, hey, your officer's fucked up, and I'm pretty sure this was signed off on.
This was what?
Oh, yeah. Frank Castle already reviewed and approved it.
He reviewed and approved the arrest report.
And failed to notice that there's charges. Oh, my God.
Jesus Lord. Call them
Oh,
all. You know
Jesus
what?
Christ.
Call them all in front of you. Make them come to the courthouse.
Yep.
Make them all come to the courthouse and explain.
Yep. I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fucking summon everyone here. The defense attorney, the prosecutor, Colonel Sanders, Frank Castle, and then Jasmine Baker, who wrote the report.
Yeah, that.
And we're going to have a fucking chambers meeting about this.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, good Lord.
What in the hell are what in the hell are some of these officers thinking? Like, honestly.
I don't know. This is bad.
Jesus Christ. Oh well, wait a second. Now, was this based on? Was this the warrant?
No, this subject was caught on the scene. Like when they wrecked the vehicle and they all fled, the subject that's in my court was the one that was caught. He didn't get away. The other three that were in the vehicle got away. He was the fourth that did not get away.
Gotcha.
So, and his arrest report is wrong. So I'm going to summon everyone to my chambers, and we're going to have a nice little sit-down coming to Jesus meeting about this. I heard doors.
Had it.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir. You can call me Bo. You know that.
Oh, okay. Well, can I start letting people in?
You know,
They were locked.
Oh. Unless Emma locked them when you came in.
Probably.
yep, I'm guilty. I did it.
I got 6 pizza
Charged.
slices and 6 iced teas.
Okay. Who do I owe what?
4,200.
Yeah, when we stand up, we
to me.
might stand up.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
There we go.
And just give 3 of each to me and 3 of each to her.
Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Yes, thank you so much for doing that for us.
Absolutely.
Makes life a lot easier, that's for sure.
I am going to go downstairs real quick and change into my more comfortable polo because traffic court is not formal.
There you go.
Not too formal.
I want to be comfortable.
All right.
Is that Mr. Reddington down there?
Yes, Your Honor, it's me.
All right, do me a favor. Tell Harvey and Jackson, make sure they're responding to my messages whenever I ask questions.
Did you ask a question?
I didn't know
Yeah,
we could wear
they
a
didn't
polo.
respond to when they were available either
So
tonight or
traffic
tomorrow.
court's
So
less
I went with tonight because that's the only thing they got voted on.
I'll make sure they know. That's very disrespectful of them.
Absolutely, I don't like that too much.
I'll make sure they know, Your Honor.
All right.
it'd be really cool if they had like those old style like wigs and stuff that judges used to wear way back when. It'd be kind of cool.
That's kind of what the belly.
Cowboy hats are much better.
Yeah, no, I like the cowboy hat, Your Honor. Is that the Honorable Bo Cooper up there?
Howdy, sir. How you doing today?
Good, good. About yourself?
Oh, just trying to get this this done. Get you moving about your business.
Oh, you better believe it. I'd like to know a lot more about what this is because
Your
I'm
Honor,
not
can
too
you
sure. So
can you hear me over there?
Yeah, I got you.
I can't hear you as much.
That's weird, and there's no way that I can speak over a microphone. So, but I am shouting. That's for sure.
Is that Mr.
Yeah,
Idaho
when you
over there?
shout, it's really good.
Yeah, I gotta project my voice a little bit more, I guess.
Something wrong
I
with
believe
that
that's
belly
Mr.
button.
Ado over there.
that's okay.
Bradley, that is Bradley back there, right?
Yes.
You can come on up if you want to.
It's not my case, Your Honor, but I'm ready to step in if I have to.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you had Hunter on this one, right? Yeah.
So, in one of the cases I'm working, there was a discrepancy that has been brought to my attention by the defense counselor in the case for State versus Holder, where the subject on the arrest report was only charged with 410, but in the charges of the arrest report, as we saw in the MDT here, so here in the arrest report, which I used for his PC hearing, they only said they charged him with 410. But you look over at the criminal and all the charges, he was given aggravated assault against government employee ×2, felony evading, and grand theft.
Do you know if Mr.
And
Brown
this
is on his way?
case has already been reviewed
No idea, Your Honor.
by.
All right.
So Jasmine Baker's the one that wrote the report. Lieutenant Frank Castle is the one that
Well, he's still got about
reviewed
5
and
minutes.
approved this.
So-
If he approved it, then how did he let that stand where it's only one charge on here, but they were charged with all this and booked on all this? This is incomplete arrest report.
And do me a favor, tell him that if I put a poll out for times, it's best that he answers it too, because if he doesn't, I'm going to go with whatever time comes up the most.
I guess I'll be your court scribe today.
That's traffic court. Should be pretty easy.
Yep. So what I've done with the State versus Holder case is I have halted the pretrial proceedings, done a halt on the trial, did an order from the bench to halt the trial to address to have a chamber meeting with the defense counsel, the prosecutor, and
I
the
was just about to say that.
head of SAST to address this charging error that is within the report, because it holds major issues with the case.
It's
So
funny because at first I thought Bradley was Ryan when he was sitting back there, and I thought that's why I didn't say
the
anything.
defendant has been charged with the resisting and the
They do
3 other
kinda look
charges.
alike,
So
don't they?
we're gonna have to have a meeting to address this and
I would be
see if all
interested.
parties are in agreement to move forward with
Is
just the
Carter's-
resisting a peace officer.
Hello,
Not
Your Honor.
honorable.
That tan's unmistakable.
Do. Well, per the court clock here on the tablet, it is 9 central.
Yeah, Mr. Ado, can you reach out and see if Hunter's
I'll just take care of it.
okay? All right. And give me just a second to. I was finishing up papers, just organizing everything here. So give me just a second to do that, okay?
Yeah, I was doing the same thing.
All right, here we go.
All right, I'm about ready if y'all are. Defense, you ready to proceed?
Carter asking me where to clock in.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Ado, yeah, you are, but is defense ready to
Thought you were talking
proceed?
to me.
Yeah, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, it looks like we got a pretty light case here. State versus Harrison, citation number 730. Mr. Harrison, looks like you're before the court on allegations of failure to follow traffic control device, as well as second degree speeding. Incident occurred on March 8th. According to the report, involved a tractor trailer pulling into traffic, disregarding a device, and then failure to maintain lanes and traveling approximately 75 miles an hour. Basically, how we're going to proceed. I reviewed the citation. I'll hear from Mr. Ado first to establish what occurred. We'll go over any evidence that he has, and then Mr. Harrison, your counsel will have opportunity to respond. Remember, we're not here to argue with one another. Just figure out what happened. So, Mr. Ado, you may proceed.
Your Honor, apologize for my co-counsel not being here, first off.
That's
but
okay.
The state would first like to note that this case is primarily based on direct observations from the issuing officer, Major Payne, who personally witnessed the defendant commit multiple traffic violations, primarily failure to obey a traffic control device and traveling speeds of approximately 70 miles per hour based on his report. While there is no vehicle dash cam footage or body-worn camera footage submitted in this manner, such evidence is not required. An officer's observations are based on personal knowledge, and that's sufficient to establish the violations of this issue. Additionally, the state would like to note that the defendant has demonstrated a pattern of similar conduct, specifically repeated failure to obey traffic control devices in prior enforcement actions. This is not offered to show conformity, but rather to establish that the defendant's knowledge of traffic laws and absence of mistake. So despite prior citations, the defendant continues to engage in the same unsafe behavior, now at a significantly elevated speed. However, in the interest of judicial efficiency, the state is willing to resolve this matter by dismissing the second-degree speeding charge and proceeding solely on the 811 failure to follow a traffic control device.
And defense?
Hello, Your Honor. At the core of this case is a fundamental issue. The state has failed to establish the identity of the driver. While the report states that the driver was identified as Henry Harrison, it doesn't explain how the identification was made. The individual involved was wearing a helmet and a face covering, and there was no indication that the officer took any steps to visually confirm the driver's identity. Without the verification, the identification is not confirmed. It is just assumed. Providing an ID alone is not sufficient to establish identity without independent confirmation. Without visually verifying the individual presenting the ID, there is no reliable way to demonstrate that my client was the person operating this vehicle. Additionally, Your Honor, the state has not presented any supporting evidence in this matter. There has been no body-worn camera footage, no dash cam footage, or no independent documentation provided either to substantiate the alleged violations or the identity of the driver. As it stands, the state is relying solely
He's a little on the quiet side.
without any collaborating evidence. There was no way for the court to verify that the claims are being made. Furthermore, the citation lacks the necessary specifics required to support the charges. It references a failure to follow a traffic control device without identifying what device was present or how it was violated. It also alleges the speed, but does not provide sufficient detail to sustain that claim. The burden of proof rests entirely with the state, and in this case, they have not met that burden. Thank you, Your Honor.
See if I can.
Any rebuttal, Mr. Ado?
I got my sensitivities maxed out and everything. They're just hard to
Yes, Your
hear.
Honor.
I think
First,
it's just him.
Thank you. In terms of the lack of body-worn camera footage or vehicle dash cam footage. Rule 104 of the court's rules and procedures requires that a witness must have personal knowledge of what they have. In this case, since the police report is an affidavit of what the officer saw at the time, it provides him, since he physically saw the driving violations occur, that sufficiently meets the burden that why no body camera footage or vehicle footage is needed, because he personally saw and had personal knowledge of the violations that were occurring. He observed the speeding, but I do recognize to the court that there is no radar gun or radar or lidar or any type of instrument device, which is why I'm willing to dismiss that charge. But he personally probably observed it through speed, traffic violations, and then lane issues, which is why the charges were laid out accordingly.
Okay. So you want to officially drop the charge of second-degree speed then? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, that's what I'm offering to the defense. If they want to take it, it's up to them. I believe, Your Honor, we've been through this enough.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
so I mean, I totally understand, and I mean, I have an idea where you would rule, but I mean,
any plea agreement should have been done before today.
I understand, Your Honor, but
coming into the court, if you want to drop the charge, you can drop the charge. If you don't want to drop the charge,
we'll leave the charge, and I'll leave it in your capable hands, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Defense, are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I just want to say one thing. My client does not want to take a plea, but we wouldn't be opposed to dropping the charges.
All right. Then I'll go back into chambers. Give me about 5-10 minutes. Let's say we'll meet back here at let's just say right at 20 after, and we'll go from there. Be adjourned for the moment. It's kind of flawed.
What's that?
They make an argument about him wearing a helmet, but if he didn't have firsthand knowledge of what occurred during the traffic stop, they wouldn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of threw themselves under the bus.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Wouldn't you? I mean, if none of that was included in the arrest report, there's no body-worn camera footage. There's no dash cam footage. All right. So his counsel ended up
saying, "Yep, it was him." How would you know it was my client when he was wearing this? Okay, well,
right. Now, because there is nothing in the arrest report of how his speed was measured. Is he going off of visual? Is he going off of? I mean, it's a reason for a stop, but I don't think there's enough. I don't think it's beyond a reasonable doubt that he was doing 75.
And then state's already saying that they're willing to drop the speeding charge because there's no supporting equipment to prove exactly how fast he was going.
Right. And that's exactly what I would. I mean, if this had come to a, there's no PC hearing. If it had gone to a PC hearing, I would have said, yeah, you got PC for the traffic light. You got PC for the stop, but there's no evidence to support the 75 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'm in agreement on that.
So, well, I think it's pretty simple, pretty cut and dry.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I'm gonna drink something, and I'm gonna write this up quick, and then
Okay, so there's on that computer now. glare.
Did you call me Claire?
I said glare.
Oh, glare to you too.
How are you, Carter?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm here.
Ryan just asked me in open court what side I'm rooting for. I'm like, I'm a judge, Ryan. I have to be unbiased.
Good.
Yeah.
So what side are you rooting for?
I'm not rooting for any side.
Yeah,
Mr. Bliss.
okay,
I have to
okay.
be.
Dang, I thought I was gonna get him.
Here's a question for you.
Hmm.
What would you find? I already know what I found.
Based on the. For me, in the report, it alleges that he failed to follow a traffic control device, but the officer doesn't identify the device present or how it was violated. With that, we can't demonstrate whether the elements of the offense are met. And regarding the speeding offense, well, it says on the report that he was going 75 miles an hour. The report doesn't mention the posted speed limit or how the speed was demonstrated by whether if it was radar pacing or basic officer eyes, if that makes sense. Without this information, there's insufficient evidence to establish the offense beyond a reasonable doubt. Therefore, I would probably rule that the case gets dismissed.
What is the report? I want to see it.
730. You're right in the fact that it doesn't state whether it was a stop sign or if it was a red light. But defense gave you that it was a lie.
Right. But in the
Okay.
report, it does acknowledge that.
You're right, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Okay. It was articulated that that he did witness him fail to adhere to a traffic control device. All right. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a stop sign, a yield sign, it could be a sharp corner, a head sign, right?
Yeah.
If he caused an accident,
Yep.
then he can be charged with that.
And then
But
on top of that, also Carter, the defense attorney admitted to exactly what the control device was.
Right.
Oh,
E-
and
I hear that part.
and he also has knowledge of what happened on the stop.
He definitely shouldn't have told us what device his client.
He
And-
shouldn't have. He also
and-
shouldn't have said things that he would only have knowledge of had his client advised him of.
Like his client was wearing a helmet and mask. So the officer, how did the officer ID him if he didn't lay eyes on his
He
face?
just verified
well.
that his client was the one driving the truck.
So if he wouldn't have mentioned those two pieces of information, yeah, I could make a valid argument of dismissing both. But unfortunately, the defense advised on things that would only have knowledge of. He shouldn't have advised on. He told the courts things that would only be knowledgeable if the defendant was there.
Right.
Which gives us the evidence we need in a traffic court hearing to say you were there.
True.
Now, I agree with me and Bo both agree on the speed thing. Like, there's not enough information to say how exactly that speed was obtained.
Right.
And even the state's in agreement to drop it. So
because before I was a prosecutor, I was a trooper, and in the basic training, they tell you how to write a citation. You're supposed to write what the speed was in the area you stopped him and how fast the driver was going.
And
So
I
you'd
assume
write-
how you obtain that speed.
Yeah. So you'd write on today's date, I, Trooper Carter Starr, with the San Andreas Highway Patrol, observed a black two-door sports sedan on Stewart Street.
Is it written perfectly? No, it's not written perfectly. But
No,
it
it's
does
definitely
have
not written
everything.
perfectly.
It does have everything articulated that it needs for the
Yummy
control
black
device.
burger pizza.
Black burger pizza?
Yeah, black burger pizza. That's what she's eating.
How do you have mm.
Don't you see it? It's a burger pizza.
But it's black burger pizza.
Yeah, well, I guess where I'm standing, there's not enough light for me to see the
No,
colors of the burger, so it looked black.
No, since they got rid of our our other courthouse, there's not much light that comes in here.
So, anyhow, well, it's
Sorry to bother.
it's about
you
that time.
guys, but
You're
I
bothering
need
me.
you guys through the wall.
You're very, yeah. Okay.
What's up?
You shouldn't have been able to hear me through the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, here through the wall.
That's a
Oh, it's probably
hearsay-
Carter.
That's a hearsay statement, bailiff.
We can go out.
It's probably Carter that could be heard through the walls.
Is that true? Am I
Yeah,
lying?
probably.
You're probably shouting too loud.
All right.
I don't want to look at Emma's crotch.
Well, I think I've got enough. First, I just want to say thank you both for coming here tonight and getting this taken care of, both prosecution and defense. Appreciate you guys doing that. Turning to the charges, on the second degree charge, we were given a number 75 miles an hour. But really, there was no explanation of how that number was obtained, whether it was LiDAR or radar or pacing or, if it was visual. All right. So, and I'm not in the business of trying to guess, what speed it was and how it was measured. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this charge. It's not articulated well how that was to come about. On the second charge, the failure to follow a traffic control device, the officer does provide a direct observation of the violation. There's nothing properly before this court that does contradict that. Defense, you argue that we don't know that it was your client that was there, but you also argued things that you would have only known had your client been the one at the traffic stop and advised you of that. So that charge is going to be sustained. Basically, you got one charge dismissed. One charge is going to be upheld. That's going to be the failure to follow the traffic control device. Mr. Harrison, I would remind you that whenever you're behind the wheel of a big tractor trailer like that, it's a big deal to go through a red light. So treat every intersection like it matters, because really they do. And that'll be the order of this court. Any questions? All right, court's going to be adjourned. You guys have a good night.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, Your Honor. I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I was trying to speak, Your Honor.
Oh, did you have a question? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. I was just gonna ask. I'm not sure what traffic control device the prosecution's referring to. I don't really recall this event in the first place.
I mean, your
So
attorney
you could
said so.
explain
It was a light.
It was a light.
Yeah.
Which light was that, Your Honor?
It doesn't really matter what light it was. All right. If a light is a light and a traffic control device is a traffic control device, doesn't matter if it's a yield sign, a stop sign, or a light. If you fail to obey that, then you can be charged and be found guilty of that infraction.
Felt like my nose was bleeding there for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Your Honor. I just don't. The only thing I don't understand is, how can I be adjudicated guilty of something that they don't even name where or what or how I disobeyed a light or traffic control or whatever it was.
Okay, your attorney should have brought that up to me. He brought up the fact that there was a light and that you weren't sure that it was you behind the wheel. But he gave information of you being behind the wheel that was not included in any kind of testimony from the officer, which could have only come from one place, the person driving the vehicle.
Your Honor, I don't really want to speak for my attorney, but I don't recall him saying anything about what it was. I think, in fact, he was saying that he didn't know what it was.
Yeah, Your Honor, there's still confused on what the traffic control device was. To my recollection, I don't remember saying that it was a light.
I mean, I can go back through the court minutes and I can take a look at it. I do have the option to change my ruling after this, but I will go back and double check. But I was sure that I heard you say that it was a traffic light.
Your Honor, I'd greatly appreciate that, and thank you for the court for reviewing those minutes or whatever it is you're about to do. We appreciate that.
Okay. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know. I will submit my declaration of declaration of judgment. I almost said justice into your case file there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, guys. You guys have a good night.
You too, sir.
Coleman.
Love that Jay just snuck through, right?
I was taking a phone call and he just popped out of nowhere. I'm like, what are we doing?
It's all good. I wish the defense would have brought that up as far as where was the light, etc. But they didn't. So
Yeah.
anyhow. I gotta go back.
Why is there a printer in the
I hate this building.
What?
I hate this building.
Why is there a printer in?
So they
I'll run upstairs, grab
print
Honorable
Pokemon
Jay
cards?
Hauser, and we'll see if we can get you sat down for an interview.
All right, sounds cool.
All right.
Oh,
Hold on.
I'm getting a job here.
oh, are you getting a job here, sir?
Oh, sorry.
I have an important question for Jay, anyways.
No, he's in office one. Office 4. Meeting room. Mayor's office. Where's office 1?
I think that might be downstairs.
Think it's downstairs.
It's bad guy?
Yeah, the bad guy that hit me.
Didn't get him. If someone runs from you, you let them go.
They're a little preoccupied.
Jesus fucking Christ. Were you having a hard time, bud?
Oh, can't use the computer.
I'm a cripple. Doesn't mean I'm honorable.
No, sir. We can definitely work with anything you need like that.
But things like that do help.
It was where?
It's in the arrest report. It was at 594 Clinton Avenue, so it was a traffic light.
Or a stop sign.
No, 594.
Sorry, a stop light.
Yeah, traffic light, stop light.
No, well, there are only certain sections that the stoplights actually matter per SADOT per the penal code.
Yeah, but if you didn't stop, you'll go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I call it like a stoplight, not a traffic light, because some of them
Oh.
you're just meant to just stop and then go regardless of what the
No,
car
like
is.
a
I'm so
red
used to
flashing
calling it
light.
Traffic light. That's what I'm gonna say. But I mean, direction of travel, things like that. All those things matter. So, I witnessed this car going this, this fast, this way, went through this intersection. Whether it be, Clinton and Power, or Clinton and Alta, or wherever, and did not stop, or
As I
rolled
said,
through the light or whatever.
as I said, I just literally just
I know you just took over. It's okay.
got no idea.
Appreciate you coming in tonight.
I'm dealing with another case that a judge wants to see me about,
Yep.
Gotcha.
which
All right,
I
have
am
fun.
going to respond to because, well, I'll respond to it. That way it's no ex parte communication stuff.
Yes, please.
Yeah, no, don't want to do that. But after the fact, it's okay to talk about this stuff.
Oh, door.
And I'm whispering. Location is in the
In the report.
location. Yeah. So it's at 594 Clinton Avenue.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So traffic light. It's the location's there, the speeds are there. It's all there.
I need to ask Jay about the printer that's in the courtroom.
Oh, the one that's between the pews? Oh,
Yeah. You notice that too? Mm.
Because on the merits of that alone, regardless of the identity.
Anything extra, unfortunately, really, Ryan?
I'll just sit here and wait for Jay.
On property, they don't need licenses to do anything. This is our building.
Yeah, I don't like this building at all, sir. What did you do?
Anyways, back to the topic at hand. Don't look at me.
Oh, I'm doing good. You? My name Bubba. Yeah, Dingleberry, all one word.
Bubba Dingleberry. There it is.
One word. I would look for a job, and this guy over here said y'all were hiring.
Who said you were hiring?
This guy right here. I don't know what his name is.
The bailiff?
Crossarm. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, I asked him if he had a job for me. He said he was going to talk to someone.
About how long are you gonna be in that wheelchair, if you don't mind me asking?
I think the medic said a couple more weeks.
Couple more. Is there a way for you to get like a walker or like a cane or something?
Yeah, after I'm out the wheelchair, I was supposed to use a walker thingy for a couple more months, and then I said I'll go walk with a limp from there on.
I got so be like Pullman over there. Just crazy. I mean, I'm a member of the Justice Department. I am. Courts. There's a Justice Department. Courts is
Bubba, so here's the thing. We need you to be like, so in the state you're currently in, we can't hire you for a position of where you'd be standing all day and on your feet.
Oh. Well, that's why I got a wheelchair, so I don't have to be on my feet all day.
I'm certain. It is part of our job description.
Yeah, but these are my feet.
I think what the honorable judge is saying is debatable.
Bye.
You did your service, Jay. Bailiff.
Let's see. So, Bradley is making an argument that it was provided here, and because it was provided under this doesn't matter. However, the issue is this is what I provided to the defense attorney, and this is the only thing I used for probable cause. I didn't use any of this. I only used the report as written. Let's see. Is Jay? He is not in this office anymore. I need to speak with Jay. Jay's phone.
You have reached an automated voicemail.
Oh, God damn it.
Where would you happen to be?
Damn it, did Hauser already leave? Damn it. I need to talk to Jay about this. I need to figure out what to do with this. Very, very important that I find Jay. Let's see if he ran outside. Oh, he responded to me. Let's see what he said. CR in 58. Yep. All right, so he already left for the night. I'll try to talk to him and... Oh, my Easter. Oh, look at the pretty flowers. And Bunny.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, just hanging out with Peter Cottontail.
Oh yeah, I see that. Get a picture?
Not yet. I'm also giving Jay an aneurysm at the moment.
What about?
State versus Holder.
Oh boy.
There's a major clerical issue that was brought forward to me by the defense counsel.
Oh, that was the charge, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. It was brought to my attention. When I came in for that traffic court, I took a quick look before and immediately had to put the pretrial work on pause to address this situation because he was charged with 4 things, but the arrest report which I used only had 1 charge on it, and that arrest report was the same one I gave to the defense to make any arguments they wished to make before I found PC. And then this late in the game, like, by the way, he was charged with all this shit. I'm like, excuse me?
That is definitely interesting.
So now there's an issue because I found PC on one thing, but he has 3 additional charges that I had no knowledge about. And I have not ruled if there's PC or not on those additional charges.
Gotcha.
And we're already past discovery window. We're in the time to set trial.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of in a predicament.
Well, I'm sure you'll get it figured out.
Oh yeah.
Faith in you.
And that's why I'm giving Jay an aneurysm at the moment.
I'm sure he's loving it.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Just looking at your vehicle.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
I'm glad.
Simple, but good.
Yes. Yes, that's how we like it.
Alright, have a good one.
Hi, bye.
Rose. Truckman's here. That's my lead.
Right, time to take my picture with the bunny. Flip. There we go. And then we're going to, nope. Roll camera. Roll camera? Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh God. Let's try that again. Nope. Let's see. Nope. And expressions. And we're going to take... Get you over here. There we go. Get that picture. Alright, so we're going to talk to Jay tomorrow and get that situated.
Thank you, Chuck.
Anything else?
Nope. Unless
You want me
Miss
to-
Bliss here needs anything.
How are we doing, Your Honor?
Wonderful. How are you, Chuck?
I am doing. Slowly but surely, I'm doing.
Well, there you go. That's all you can ask for today, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Any
Mr. Rowe,
fun, exciting
Yes,
things
sir.
happening out on the
are you
streets
clocked
tonight?
in?
I don't know how.
Oh, some dude ran from us, jumped in a train.
Follow me.
You know, we tracked him down, got him off the train. It was great. Other than that, though, it's been
finish,
nice.
finish setting this guy up and everything. Appreciate it again, Chuck.
No problem, man. Take it easy.
You too. Stay safe, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to keep you from go getting those ne'er-doers.
I appreciate it. You have a good night, Your Honor.
You too, Chuck. Alright, Bradley just got back to me and said, State understands the probable cause was formally issued only as to 410 based on the arrest report as presented at the time. However, the court has already reviewed the body-worn camera and dash cam footage and found that it is sufficient to depict the events in question. In the light of that finding, the evidentiary record currently before the court is sufficient to establish probable cause for the additional charges, including felony evading, aggravated assault on a government employee, and grand theft. Accordingly, the state would request that the court extend its probable cause determination to those charges based on the evidence already reviewed rather than requiring a separate proceeding. All right. Well, I'm going to respond back to them. Do this so I can kind of tab over, pull up my MDT. Bench acknowledges your standing and request. We will review this matter and have ruling on the current issue by tomorrow evening at the latest. All right, so I'm going to speak with Jay tomorrow. What's this? Oh, job details. So I have a meeting planned with Jay tomorrow evening to address that matter.
Mr. Rowe, I sent you $3,000 for your
Yes.
equipment.
All right. Well, I'm gonna meet with Jay tomorrow, figure out what we're going, if that is a justifiable process for me to do, is go ahead and, with the evidence, extend that PC to the other stuff. I just got a ping. Let's see. I'm sure that's Jay getting back to me. All right. Yes. All right. He agreed. We're gonna meet tomorrow. So I'll talk with him about it tomorrow. And then I will give my ruling on that. So yeah, we'll probably I'll probably do a video updating. There'll probably be a video recording that I'll do having that meeting with Jay. We won't necessarily be live with it, or we might. It depends. We'll see. Well, depending on what time it is and what I have going on, and it'll either be a recording or we'll go live and I'll have that meeting with Jay live and all that. We'll determine how I'm going to proceed forward with this. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope y'all enjoyed Traffic Court. Until next time, put in the hard work, because one day it'll pay off, and we'll be back one day. Take care, everyone.